Today on News Desk, we have a special episode giving you the latest updates on various topics. Sports update featuring a special appearance of our youngest guest member, Joseph Leone, who interviews Ed Charles from the 1969 Miracle Mets team.
For our youngest audience, we have Astoria Civic Association's annual children's bike race.
Health update with Dr. Ralph Schlossman discussing Alzheimer's and the effect on short and long-term memory. Visions, an organization dedicated to helping the blind and visually impaired.
As part of North Central Queens Update, we have Flushing Willets Point Corona Development Project.
His full name is Edwin Douglas Charles, but for many of us, we know him as Ed Charles, the former third baseman of the 1969 Miracle Mets team that won the World Series. QBTV's youngest guest member, Joseph Leone, had a one-on-one talk with the baseball star and got some advice on what it takes to pursue a dream. Let's have a look.
I'm Joseph Leone with Queens Public Television here with Mr. Ed Charles from the 1969 World Championship Mets. Mr. Charles, how did you get interested in baseball?
As a kid, you play a little sandlot baseball with your neighborhood pals, and you go from there. You never know what's going to happen. Go from that level into high school and college, etc. So I just kept playing, and a scout saw me one day and offered me a tryout, and then they signed me up to a pro contract. So you got to love the game.
Did you have anyone you looked up to as a mentor?
Oh, Jackie Robinson had just signed, to open the league up for people of color. And he was my role model, my idol, Jackie Robinson, back in 1946, So he was the guy I looked up to.
What was it like winning the World Championship with the Mets?
Sure, you can't describe the feeling, You heard this old saying about being on cloud 9. Well, I think I was on cloud 20, I mean, it's indescribable. You can't describe the feeling. You're just so happy,
Thank you.
The Astoria Civic Association hosted their annual novice bicycle race at Astoria Park. The organization has kept this tradition for 32 years and is still going strong.
We're in Astoria Park. We've had it here for, the last 20-something years. And we always hope we're going to have good weather that day because all the kids come down. We don't want anyone to get hurt. But this is really a beautiful, beautiful day to come down to the park.
There you go. Ready? Good job.
Yay! Great job. Thank you.
All right. Okay, now you can just head down those steps. All right, Amalia, you are the and the second place finisher for the little girls, Amalia. There you go, Amalia, hold it up. Look at Amalia. Good girl.
Happy? Was it hard?
Yeah,
What was the hardest part about the bike trip, the bike race?
we're going fat shopping.
Stopping was hard.
And what were you thinking when you were biking?
I don't know.
What were you
To
matching?
win?
Tell us what you were thinking about.
I don't know what I was thinking about.
What were you thinking when they said go?
Were you scared?
Mhm.
You were
Yes.
scared? Yeah, as a nervous?
Mhm.
Do you want to do it next year again?
Mhm.
What are you going to win next year?
I don't know.
Okay. How old are you?
5.5.
Is that your first time racing?
No, I raced lots of times.
You practice a lot?
Yep.
We've helped thousands, literally thousands of kids. This is one part of it. We get them when they're 2 years old and over. And then when they get to be seniors in high school, if they're recommended by the principal, we give them a scholarship to go to college. So this organization was founded in memory of my father, the late Judge Charles J. Vallone. He was very instrumental for kids. They named the courthouse after him in Queens. And what we're trying to do is to give all of these kids an opportunity in life to know that every one of them is a champion. Everyone that enters this race gets an Olympic medal, whether they win or lose. But the first 5 get trophies. So we want every child to know that in our eyes and in the eyes of this great country, they're all winners.
I have Dr. Ralph Schlasmy, who has been a regular guest on our show. Hi, Doctor. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. And how are you?
We hear about short and long-term memory. Does Alzheimer's affect both?
Alzheimer's affects both kinds of memory in a sort of an unpredictable way. I have some patients with far advanced Alzheimer's, but every once in a while when I'm visiting one of them, she may break into a song from the 1920s or the 1930s. And you say, where the dickens did that come from? It's kind of spotty and there's no way to predict. The more common, the less common type of dementia, the multi-infarct dementia, seems to affect recent memory much more than the remote memories, which are preserved in many people. They can remember their street address when they were a small child, but they can't remember where they put the keys or what they had for lunch.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, you're very welcome, and it's been a pleasure working with you.